All right, now we're going to make part 10, the yoke slide. So first thing we're going to do, open up a new part, create a sketch, and we're going to use a rectangle tool, and we're going to make a rectangle that is 4.5 by 1.5. Now that we have our basic rectangle made, we're going to extrude it. So E, and we're going to extrude this to 0.75. Alright, now we're going to put the two holes in our yoke base that'll support our arm. And we're going to use our point center point tool. So up here, point center point. And I'm going to move my mouse so that I'm dead center. You can see when I move it about halfway up, I can see that dotted line. So I'm going to click once there, do the same thing over here. And then I'm going to use my dimensions tool. And I'm going to measure from that point that I just made to the left side of our original rectangle. And I'm going to make that 0.75. Same thing on this side, this rectangle, or I'm sorry, this center point to this center point, and we're going to make that 2.5. And just to double check, I'm going to measure from my center point to my top, and that should be 0.75, which it is. And I'll double check this one too, but it should be 0.75. Alright, so now that I've got that, I'm going to use my hole tool. So H for hole. And the hole itself is going to be 0.75. And I don't have to change any of these other things. You want to make sure this first one's selected. You don't need any of these other things changed. So then I just hit OK. And then I have my hole. The last thing we need to do is just put some fillets on. So I'm going to go to my fillet tool. And I'm going to fillet these two edges at a radius of 0.75. And that's it. You can color it if you want to, and then save it as yoke base.